You have found the Titus Podcast Armageddon Update with hosts Christopher Titus, Rachel Bradley, and Ken Highland. And now, here's Christopher Titus with this week's Armageddon Update.
Hello, everybody. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. Well, just when you think America can't be more of a theme park modeled after 1937's Germany, well, we've added a new shooting woman in the face attraction. Oh, yes. We in America have really captured the vibe of Nazi Germany, from the corruption and the stealing of the people's money to the invading other countries without any approval at all and for no reason, to going after brown and black people and putting them in camps. Then we're hiring ex-news anchor alcoholic douchebags with white supremacist tattoos to run our military. Then we have masked assholes disappearing people by the thousands, violating the law and the Constitution. So come on down to America's Nazi land and visit our satellite park in lovely Orlando, Florida. Then we have cowgirl and dog shooter Krusty Gnome, who also shot her dog in the face. Seems to be a theme with ICE. Today, people, we had a tragedy that honestly I have no space to be funny about or humorous about. I'll do my best. Today, I watched a murder on television. Not the first murder I've witnessed on TV. The first murder I witnessed was when a man who passed a fake $20 bill had his neck kneeled on by this Nazi prick. Yeah, this Nazi prick right here was convicted and in prison was stabbed 22 times. He didn't die because, well, I'm guessing other people wanted their shot. Today, I watched a masked, doughy, out of shape, incompetent, dipshit punk shoot a woman in the face multiple times. A woman who was trying to drive away. I've seen the video from multiple angles, and I gotta tell you, it's damn evident that this 37-year-old woman was trying to escape. She didn't try to run anyone over. She was told to leave and was complying. But the masked murderer wasn't trained at all. Just another ex-boogaloo boy who thought he could move out of his mama's basement if he took the ICE bonus. To be honest with you, to become an agent at ICE or HSI, you have to go to FLETC, the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, and spend 6 months training. These guys obviously didn't, because one of the things they train you in is to not shoot Americans in the face. This dickhead skipped that class. 20 people have died in ICE custody in 2025, highest total since 2004 when another Republican was president. But let's talk about who ICE brutally killed today. Her name is Renee Good, and she has a 6-year-old son. Her husband died in 23 at the age of 36. She has a wife now. And how dangerous was she? Well, she picked the car that most bought by terrorists. The Honda Pilot! Yeah, she was exercising her rights, observing the current Gestapo that has spread on our streets like a cancer. These masked mama's boys, these cowards, these worthless lowlifes, not here to help Americans, but here to hurt Americans. You know, let's hear from the mayor of Minneapolis.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis.
I think that says it all. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. Holy shit, man. I was off by about a month. I told Rachel, I said, you know what? Some shit's going to hit the fan in the fall or in the winter. Now it's January and it happened. They fucking shot a woman for driving away. These masked pussies, these little punk-ass bitches that couldn't become cops in the first place are now masked fucking hiding their face. You fucking pussy! Everybody, Christopher Titus, Titus Podcast. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. As always, with me, the lovely and amazing Bombshell Ray.
What's up, people?
And we have a guest today that is going to co-host with us all day, the whole podcast. The amazing Jett Titus.
Yes, sir. Jett Titus. Jizzy T. I'm happy to be here.
You can't say Jizzy T. I did it as a joke. He calls me Pimpstopher Titus, and then Jizzy T is like, now it's out there. And so now people are going to come up with Jizzy T. What's up?
Already off to a roaring start.
Yeah. You might as well just step into it at this point. Just be like, hey, yep, Jizzy T.
This is not Andrew Rivers, in case you got confused. This is Jett Titus.
This is an actual DNA test confirm. He is my son.
Yeah, I think that's fairly apparent. Either way.
And
no question.
And Rachel has known Jett.
Jizzy T.
Jizzy T.
I'm regretting saying that.
Yeah. So
you will.
Yeah.
You're going to learn how things on the internet never die.
Oh, no.
20 years from now.
But people are going to, at school, people are like, yo, Jizzy!
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's not,
Jizzy.
Just so you know, Rachel has helped raise Jett since he was 2 years old.
He was 2.
And she did not want to.
It wasn't him specifically. He was quite a nice young fellow.
Cute as
very charming, very cute. I just didn't want kids, and there they were. And were you 2 yet, or were you 1.5?
He's May. Was he 1.5?
Because Kenny was 4, so you never know her age and your age, right?
Yeah, it's like 2. So she's August.
Couple months.
Yeah, it's like 2 years, 3 months, I think.
So he was 2.
Wait.
He was going to turn 3 in May.
You were born in 04.
Yeah.
And I met you. That's right. I met you in 06.
Okay.
And the first trauma we imposed on him as a child when he was 2 at Christmas.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
The divorce had started. Me and Ray were together, and we I don't want to talk about all this, but by the way, the reason I'm bringing this up is because January 15th, my new special, Carrying Monsters, is coming out. The one we filmed. I have a new one that I'm doing live that you'll see at Rooster T. Feathers. He'll also be at Rooster T. Feathers. However,
so slow that down. He will also be at Rooster T. Feathers because he does comedy now. So he's going to open for Christopher Titus.
Jizzy T and the Pimpster. So. I was trying when you're in divorce, you try to win the divorce. Mm-hmm. What had happened was I bought all these, and I was paying your mom, but I'm like, these kids are going to have a crazy Christmas. I was like, because that's always the Christmas spirit. These little fucking kids are going to have a crazy. So we bought all these gifts, and Ray was amazing with Christmas, and we got a call.
One of the gifts was
Sizzlers.
Is that what they're
Hot Wheels
Sizzler track.
Yeah.
And Jett is little, and he's only 2, and he's so pale. He's like see-through.
He's his color.
And his hair was this color too.
Yep.
It's very weird how you talked about it in one of your specials, how when you saw him again, he looked like this.
She replaced him with another kid.
Yeah. And we had to do the switch at noon, I think, so that she would get half of Christmas too. And we wanted Christmas Eve, so we did that deal. But we let everybody sleep in a little bit, and now we have like 45 minutes to open
all the presents.
And Jett opens, or Santa brought you the Sizzler track. So that was the first thing you saw. He was like, oh, and you showed him how to play with it. And my mom was there, and she was playing with you with it, and you just loved it. And then you realized, the answering machine. This is how old we are.
If you don't have those kids in my house by noon, the cops will be at your house.
Yes, that was what she said.
Merry Christmas.
And then you guys get very nervous, and we get nervous. So he's like, you have to open everything. And he pulls you away from the track and starts forcing you to have Christmas.
Here's another present. Merry Christmas. Here's another present. And you're 2, and you just go,
it's kind of cool that my trauma, it's like you look back at trauma and it's like I got too many gifts on Christmas. That was my trauma.
That is not about even the therapist be like, shut the fuck up.
That's a kid from the valley.
For sure.
They forced me to open presents
in a very short amount of time.
So that I could go to my mom's and open her presents.
I hate my dad because he didn't care that I needed more time to open. He bought me too many presents. He bought me too many presents.
Well, I'll back you up. You have way worse trauma.
True.
I got your back on that.
I appreciate that.
You may not remember it because your brain is blocked.
Ray has been a satellite observer. Now, you saw Carrying Monsters, right? Which is coming out January 15th on 800-Pound Gorilla, and it's going to be on Amazon and Prime.
It's going to be everywhere.
You saw the special. Mm-hmm. I did not make any of it up.
No.
That's what I want you guys to know. Like some people, when I do jokes about my life and what has happened, all the way up till even now, people are like, come on, man. And I'm like, nope, that happened.
Well, what jokes, I'm trying to think, in Carrying Monsters, would he be the person to say you didn't make it up? Because a lot of Carrying Monsters was your life prior.
Right. Well, I mean,
because we could definitely have him attest to him hitting the crosswalk button.
From 1000%.
Born with a defect to make the block to get to your truck.
You Born with a Defect. Born with a Defect's really about you. Is Born with a Defect untrue at all?
No, not at all.
Did you or did you not sit on our leather couch with no underwear and a long t-shirt?
I definitely did that. I don't know why I did that. I was thinking
Because you're a weird little fucker.
Either.
That's why you
were.
She comes out. She goes, "His naked ass is on the couch." Like she was like freaking out.
You like made a noise when you stood up, peeled off of it.
No. So there's the whole second half of Carrying Monsters is about losing them and the divorce and the whole thing. It's motherfucker when I did the Sam when I did the Samuel.
That's true.
The Samuel Jackson thing. That little funny bit cost me 2 years without my kids.
Yeah.
That's your sunglasses broke,
That's right. I forgot that was the second part.
Yeah, two.
See, you have way worse trauma.
Come
Isn't
on,
that wonderful?
man.
You're going to be a great comedian.
I can't wait. Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day because I think you brought this, because Carrying Monsters was coming out. We were at dinner and you brought this up. What happened was you went into all the teachers and asked them. Mm-hmm. My homeroom teacher was the one teacher that wasn't there. And me, Adriano, and Aiden were in that class. And the teacher at the beginning of the year was like, I emailed the principal. I was like, these P3 cannot be in the same class together because we had the most markdowns and everything. So
whoever could now they had by the way, him, Adriano, and who was the guy? Aiden.
Oh,
they had a reputation.
Yes.
From the time they started school.
Yes.
Some douchebag put them all in the same class when they were 12.
Yeah. But he knows every markdown. He's my homeroom teacher. I was horrible in his class. He was the one teacher that wasn't there or that you didn't talk to.
No.
His room was locked. And then you were talking to Mr. Evans and he came out of the room and was like, I'm leaving for the day. And I was like, thank God.
Oh, it could have been worse?
It could have been so much worse.
Every single one of your teachers was like, he fucks up all the time. He doesn't listen to anything I say. He won't do anything I say. I tell him to leave their bags outside. He brings them into the class and doesn't care. Then he doesn't move it. Every teacher said something bad and I walked out. You guys got to watch Carrying Monsters because I tell what really happened. Now, did I take it too far? Maybe. But now that I hear that the teacher that literally had all the absences that he had, because his mom divorce is weird. Do me a favor. Just have as much integrity as you can, as hard as it hurts. So I would drop Jett off at school on my weeks when I had him. And then his mom would pick him up at 9 o'clock. And he had 76 of those in 1 year.
Oh, I can't believe he's telling on you in front of everyone.
I know. I was going to say, what if she
welcome
listens
to
to this
club?
pod?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Jett's on a podcast. Let me go listen.
So she would pick him up at 9 o'clock. And
keeps going.
And I had
this is usually me on the receiving end.
I had all these, and I didn't find that out till after that incident. And I went to your attendance, and the woman that ran, was it Sunny who's in the attendance office? She was like, "Oh no, she picks him up all the time."
Sonny was always then we went telling us stuff.
And I was like, "Why is Jett's the dumbest kid ever? He's getting C's and D's. He just wasn't there."
That was really smart. He was actually really smart.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, not socially or in a practical way.
Right.
You confused me quite a bit. You were very irreverently funny, Monty Python. Like you would lock onto a word like Chico and just repeat that over and over and laugh hysterically from the back of the seat. Or you guys were doing the alphabet game on the way to school one day and it got to S and he said asparagus.
Yeah.
And then
word that goes is asparagus.
And you called a woman's vagina her china.
Yeah, I had a hamster. I'd go around. I'd say, "Look at my china." I don't know why I would do that.
Oh my God,
very weird because you're very weird. His first, one of his first performances.
And also, what were you watching?
I know.
At 4.
Just so you guys know that Jett is now a little more than 2 years into from his first time on stage, a stand-up comedy career. He's worked with me this weekend. I got to be honest with you, I wouldn't let him work if he wasn't funny. Even Ray and I have had to face the fact that you don't suck at this.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope I don't bomb this.
And we really wanted you. We were like, you can't do this. You can't do this.
I would also like to say that he's about to graduate from Sonoma State with a degree in psychology.
Yeah.
Which is the perfect degree for
a
you.
Comedian. Yeah.
For his family.
No shit. Okay, so now that we've introduced Jett,
I just also want to say, as far as Jett being Jett, like all the stories were true that you told. And we still talk about this as a family, like me telling you were 10, maybe 11, me telling you to pack pants. We were going on a trip and you held up a pair of shorts and looked at me and went, pants?
I was 10.
And just stared at me. Yes, you were a grown child. Like
we were going to get you. There was classes. I was looking at.
Those are pants.
Can we send him to a Montessori school? I don't know what to do. We need extra attention. We need a very small class with many teachers.
But people with boys, I think, understand because girls are not like that at all. Kenny was like very laser focused. Yes.
Still is.
Well, he's still.
Yeah. I don't
What's funny? He'll write these funny jokes and then he'll just be like, "Do the dumbest shit ever." You'll say the dumbest shit. And I'm like, I've had to kind of compartmentalize him. Or like,
listen,
he half
Linda,
the time he's like, "What the fuck?" And then the other half like, "That's genius."
Yes. Jett is a dichotomy of both.
Yeah.
Are you? Can he tell what he?
You can tell whatever you want.
Do you want to tell because this is going to be a bit? Because I want people to know that you're still pants.
Oh.
What you allowed.
Oh, well.
And you can work on some of your jokes.
What did he allow?
Well, I got a foot massage from a 50-year-old man.
No, man. All right. I'm just going to set it up, and then we're going to let you go.
Well, let him set it up because he's writing the jokes.
All right, set it up.
Well,
go ahead. By the way, guys, for a father, what he's about to tell you is one of those stories that puts a pit in your stomach, and then you have to face some things.
Well, yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and you faced them at Thanksgiving. Right? You made me face them.
Where we had a
gay intervention at Thanksgiving because, but anyway.
It was not a, we don't love you if you're gay. It was like, we
love you.
Know.
We just need,
we love you,
we
and
don't
you
want
can
you to
be
get full massage. Yeah, you can be you. Yeah,
but don't go in empty buildings with strange men.
Yeah, exactly. Do the jokes you're working on.
Well, so basically, I don't even remember. Well, whatever, it'll come out. But so, anyways, I started school. This was pretty recent, actually. Now I'm thinking about it, I was like, this was so long ago.
Oh no, it was.
That's when I was dumb.
Year.
I was like,
this was last year. Yeah, this was last
September, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was August. It was like a week. So
we drove
late
way
August.
better. I drove you up to school. I even drove you up to school.
You drove me up to school. This is probably the day after you actually left. So basically, I'm getting my photo ID taken in school, whatever. So I was looking pretty okay that day.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then
judged.
So I don't judge the guy for whatever. Right. But so we walk out the building.
You're saying he had good taste.
Yeah, I'm saying he had good taste, basically. Yeah. So I walk out of the building. There's not a lot of people on campus because school had not started yet. It was like a week before.
This is key.
This is key. Yeah, school did not start yet.
Okay.
There's a guy there with a scooter, 50 years old, and he's on a scooter.
So like,
is it a bzz, or is it
like a razor
electric
scooter, or is it
I think it's an electric one.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it was an electric one. And then he's or it might have been I forget because he was pushing it while he was talking to me. So he's like,
So you walk out of the office.
He's like, hey, how's the weather? I'm like, yeah, it's great. It was raining. It was not great.
Yeah, but that's Jett though. Jett is like, I want to be positive and
I want to get him to like me. I was like, yeah, it's great.
Jett wants people to like him, and he definitely is a politician. He agrees with everything, no matter what.
True. It's true.
Go ahead.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Which is why I got into this situation.
Yes.
But yeah, so he was like, talking to me, and then he's like, oh, like, how you doing? Like, whatever. I was like, oh, I'm great. How are you? And he's like, oh, I'm training to be a physical therapist. I specialize in feet. And I was like, oh, that's awesome, man. Trying to relate to, I was like, I've had foot pain. I played soccer. I've had foot pain in the past. And he's like, I'm doing funny you say that. He was like, was it the heel? And I was like, yeah, it was my heel. Just cause. And then he's like, funny you say that. I'm actually doing a project for school where I need to massage students' feet.
Now,
remember,
school has not started yet. We're 9 days before school starts.
He did not think of that until the intervention at Thanksgiving when I think his father said that.
I'm also like, he's 50 years old. He can't. There's no way he's doing, in school, whatever.
Well, they also
go back.
Yeah, sure.
You can go. Oh, you can go back.
Yeah.
Yes, for a foot massage research project. Sure, that sounds totally legit.
Yeah, I guess so. But so I was
where an older person is required to massage children's feet.
Totally sound. By the way, so many research projects.
Who amongst us has not
exactly
been assigned that project?
Yeah.
Okay.
At 50, they give ARP sends you the magazine, and then here you go. You got to work on this.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
so what happens?
Well, so I keep walking. I'm like walking. I don't know where I'm walking. I guess I was exploring campus or something. I don't know.
But the guy with the scooter's right next to you.
He's scooting next to me. Yeah, he's scooting.
You have no warnings yet. Nothing. No red flags.
There's some red. Not in my head. I
In
was like, this guy's
hindsight.
nice. We're making new friends. It's a new friendship.
New 50-year-old friends.
Yeah,
It's
new
college.
friendship,
What?
Yeah. And then so he's like, yeah, no, I specialize in feet. And I was like, oh, cool, man. That's awesome. And he's like, yeah, do you have time to like, participate in this survey?
Wow.
And I was like, of course I have time to participate in this survey.
Because school hasn't started
Yeah, school
yet.
hasn't.
That's why I have time.
To help you with your research project for school that hasn't started
I'm
yet.
pretty sure I thought of that too. I was like, I don't have class today. This class doesn't start for a week. I think I thought that. And I was like, well, why does this? Whatever, dude.
So then what happened? No. I
So
want to hear the
no. Okay. So we're scooting on the way. I don't know where I'm going. He's just walking next to me. And he's like, yeah, I know this. There's this building. There's this empty building that like nobody goes into right over here. You want to come in here and let me give you like a foot massage? And I was like, well, yeah, of course, obviously we'll do it there. We can't. Yeah.
Wow. All right. So
Because I was like, yeah, it'd be weird to get a foot massage in public, but then I don't know.
but an abandoned building.
But an abandoned building is fine.
That's where they're for.
Yeah, exactly. So I follow him to this abandoned building. Starts taking on my shoes. He has a backpack, by the way, nothing in it.
Okay.
Well, at the beginning,
Empty backpack.
Empty backpack. It was like
Okay.
flattened. You know how it's flattened,
Yep.
super light. You can see.
Yep.
So he takes my shoes off, opens the backpack, pulls out a bottle of lotion. There's one thing in the backpack is a bottle of lotion. So, I know.
Oh, keep going.
So he starts massaging, and at this point, I'm like, maybe this is a little weird. And then,
But here you go.
but we'll see where this goes. So I'm wearing pants, thank God. So he's massaging.
Where?
On my feet.
Just on the feet or the leg too?
Well, he
Oh my
starts
God.
at the feet and then he starts moving up. And that's when I was like, okay.
Whoa.
I thought this was a foot massage survey, whatever. This might
Now
not
it's
be.
getting weird.
Yeah, now I'm like, this might not be a survey. Maybe this is not a survey.
This might not be a survey.
Maybe this guy's being weird. And so he goes up, keeps going up. He was at the shins, then he went up to my thighs. And then
Jett.
I know, I don't know.
Oh my God. More information keeps coming out.
Yeah, it's not the best. And
So
then,
how awkward
So he
was
got
it
to
to
your
end it?
thighs and you...
Or did you just let him blow you? Like,
What?
explain to me what happened.
No, I stopped him when he started unbuttoning my pants.
Yeah, for real?
No, I'm just kidding. No, he
Okay.
wasn't. He did get close to my genital areas, yes. And then I was like,
Bro.
oh, I gotta go hang out with my friend. I didn't say anything wrong with it. I was just like, I gotta go meet my friends.
Oh, I love to get the rest of the massage, but the survey's taking too long.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly
Wow.
what I said. And so I got up, and then I was leaving the door, and I was like, I could have just walked out, but I was like, I'm sorry, I have to go, but thank you so much for for the opportunity to do this. And then
He gave you no paperwork, no survey to
Did you
fill
sign
out.
the fit form? for
no
his
form,
teachers?
no survey, nothing. And you know what? The survey, any talk about the survey ended once we got into the abandoned building, and that is a little weird to me.
Yeah, another red flag.
Another red flag.
It's literally the most red flags ever. It's almost like it's like a Russian state dinner.
Yeah, it was
It's
weird.
just red flags.
Yeah, it was literally, dude, and it was silent while he was giving me the massage. It was silent, except for like the noises he was making, which was a little weird too. That was another red flag. I was
Like,
all right. So Jess, I want to be clear.
Yeah.
So I got
It was a nice massage, though.
I got kind of railed on this because on Thanksgiving I was like, all right, I heard from your sister that this happened. So your sister sold you out, number one.
Yeah.
And so everybody's around us. We're outside on the balcony and talking and
well, what happened was Kenny spent the weekend with me,
Mhm.
and while he was gone, and I said to Kenny, she said something about how you get frustrated because your dad always thinks you're gay.
Yeah, every time.
And I
a lot
said,
of gay shit has happened.
It's true. It's
well,
true.
I said, why? I said, well, do you think he might be gay?
Yeah.
And she goes, why? Do you mean because of the guy at In-N-Out? And I go,
forgot about that.
well, yeah. And then I said, or the guy when he was driving home that night on the motorcycle. And she goes, oh yeah. Or is it because the guy rubbed his feet, gave him a foot massage with lotion in an abandoned building? And I was like, what? And that's how it came out.
So there's multiple things. As you said that, now I kind of see it.
You got to stop being so nice.
No, that's the thing. It's like I'm not gay. I'm just gullible. I don't know how to.
I'm not gay. I'm just gullible. There's his T-shirt.
That's a good T-shirt.
Why are you limping, Jett? I'm more gullible than I thought. I did another survey.
Oh, God.
And the guy said he was a proctologist.
Yeah.
We taught him about stranger danger. That's all I have to say.
Mm-hmm. No, you did. I got. And Mom.
What was the
warned me.
motorcycle one? What was the motorcycle one?
Oh, I was coming home. It was nighttime.
He's not. He can't let it. There's a motorcycle.
yeah.
one?
I didn't know
Which
the
one
In and
is
Out
this?
one. Guy
There's a
kept
lot
showing
of
up at In and Out, like giving him like letters and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
and the manager like had to kick him out and be like, whatever. And then he told me the next day, he was like, "Yeah, I've had to do that for girls, but like I've never done that for a boy before." And I was like, "It's kind of a win there. Let's go, dude." Yeah. But no, so the motorcycle one, I was coming home. It was a red light. It was like late at night, and he pulled up next to me, and I had my windows down. I was listening to like Katy Perry or something.
Not ready.
Yeah. And so he was like, so my windows were down so you could see me. And he was like, you're beautiful. And then I was having a good time. I was like, dude, thanks, man. You're beautiful too. And he was like, really? Like, you want to pull over at that? There was a gas station. You want to pull over at that gas station right there? And I was like, and then the light turned green and I left. But he was trying to do something at the gas station.
Well, what's great about it is that there is. I'll tell you a story about I grew up in a different era, so I was a little more homophobic until this day. First moved to Los Angeles. When I spoke at the GLAAD Awards because of the episode of Titus we did, I told this story. I got to introduce Matthew Shepard's mom because we did the episode about him and cool. Titus. Anyway, so I said when I first moved to LA, I was like 21. Actor, and I went into an audition and I'm sitting on the couch and there was two guys on the couch and they're like, "What do you think about Los Angeles? You just got here." And I'm like, "Oh, it's weird, man. A lot of gay people. It's weirding me out a little bit." And by the way, I was just living in San Francisco. Like I thought I was gonna be. We're gonna bro this up. Oh yeah, these geeks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the guy, they're sitting next to each other. And the guy put his arm around the other guy. And he goes, "Really? Do you have a problem with that?" And I was like, "No, not at all." And I was like, "Guess I didn't get this job."
Oh no.
And it's weird because I grew up in San Francisco. I lived for 3 years in San Francisco.
Yeah, because where you grew up was
Newark. Yeah,
and
Newark.
That's quite different.
Right. Yeah.
It's more
with a view of the Morton Salt pile of salt in the distance, the mountain of salt.
But you did do comedy in San Francisco. You would think.
Yeah, you think I would be a little less.
We were also raised by Ken Titus.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah. So all right, now we've introduced Jett. We've talked about how silly
this episode
he is.
brought to you by Mando. This is in honor of Jett
Have it on right now.
Holy moly. Do you know what Mando is?
No, I have no idea. Please tell me.
Now that you're so into, you were not when you were younger, but you're very into cleaning your space and cleanliness in general. Mm-hmm. And so this was a product that had not been invented yet when you were 12 that we desperately needed.
God.
So Mando is a whole body deodorant. The female version of it is Lumi, which I use and I love. The green one, I forget what the flavor is, eucalyptus something. So it was created by a doctor who saw that body odor was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. And so she created this product and it actually blocks odor all day and then controls it for up to 72 hours.
And it doesn't mask it.
Yes.
It doesn't mask it, though. It's she's a doctor and figured out how to do it differently. As a matter of fact, to the point where so many other companies are now copying them.
Yes,
but the original is Mando, and I have to say, we went snowboarding and I had it on and all day. Usually at the end of the day, snowboarding, you're like, holy God! You take your jacket off and it's like just steam comes out, and it didn't. It was awesome.
You can put it everywhere too, like the cream deodorant. You can put it. This is gross, but pits, balls, thigh folds, belly buttons, butt cracks, and your feet. Yeah. See
butt
how
cracks?
We could have used this when you were 12?
Yeah.
I mean, you would have had to put it on yourself. Although I did have to unband-aid your wiener from your stomach.
Yeah,
I remember.
It was 2 or 3
while you screamed.
Your sister. By the way, if you have kids, finish. Yeah,
clinically proven to control odor better than a shower with soap alone. 12 hours after a shower. I want Jett to know this. The average man's grundle odor level was a 5 out of 10.
Average man.
So how do you think they tested that?
I thought that someone had that job. With
Mando, the average
So what am I gonna be doing
odor
here?
level is a 0 out of 10.
What am I going to be doing here at Mando?
So some men mask their BO with scents. Mando men get the job done right.
There you
Yeah.
go. I use it because it's good.
Don't mask it, Mando it. It's available now in a bunch of places like Target, Walmart, other stores like that, which I love when we're on the road. You go grab it. Or you can go to shopmando.com. For a limited time, our new customers get 20% off site-wide with code Titus at shopmando.com for 20% off site-wide plus free shipping. shopmando.com. Tell them at the end that we sent you so they'll know. Mando's got you.
Do you know how I know it's the best? Because I'll run out and I'll go to CVS or whatever to go wherever it is to get it, and it's gone.
You always say that on the road.
Like, it's always gone. Same with our other Harry's was like that too for a really long time. Like, you couldn't just get
the
it.
Shaving stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So you can't just say what you said. I untaped your penis from a Band-Aid to your stomach.
In the middle of an ad. Yeah, you did say
Yeah, she
wiener.
did. Yeah, she did say wiener. She did say wiener. When you have kids, don't have two, or if you have two, make sure there's someone watching them at all times. Because
I was with them, but they
disappeared,
or when
playing.
kids get quiet,
someone's penis got taped to their
Yes.
stomach.
it did get dead silent in the house, and I thought, oh. And then I went, and you guys were not in your rooms, and
Bathroom door was
the
closed.
bathroom door was closed and locked, and nobody would answer right away.
Uh-oh.
But I could hear you in there because, kids, you don't know you're making.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell Kenny, open this door. And because
Your
I can
mom
hear
voice?
you because something was wrong. I could hear. I don't know what survey was being taken that day, but Jack complied, as always.
You're never on the other side of these stories.
No, I'm not.
No.
You're never the aggressor.
She actually just sent me an Instagram reel, and it said actual footage from mine and my brother's childhood, and it's 2 kids in plastic tubs going down the stairs and tumbling. And I said, you were never in those tubs. And I just put poor Jett. And she was like,
you were a crash test dummy for your sister.
Oh,
Yes.
100%. Yeah. She used to, I want to talk about this. It's like you think older sisters are like, loving or whatever.
Protective.
It's the older brother that, beats them. Kenny beat the crap out of
Yeah.
me forever.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember.
She actually band-aided your balls to your belly button, like above your belly. And so it was that skin that I guess you tried to get it off, multiple band-aids, body heat, and
multiple band-aids?
It was all stuck. And again, not wanting to be a mom, here I am.
This sounds like basically child protective services situation.
I know.
isn't
I
it?
finally told you it's because I started trying, and you were like,
oh my
and
God.
I said, Jett, we have to do this. I'm going to do it really fast, and it's going to hurt, but it'll be over. Oh, yeah. And I just,
oh my God.
Did you scream?
he screamed. Yeah,
I
he
feel
screamed.
like I definitely screamed.
And then,
Well, I'm just glad you guys got that
do you
close, that
remember
young.
that?
I think I blocked it out, but I vaguely remember Kenny being up to some activities with me.
Let's try
like,
some
with-
science projects.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's do some
Yeah,
science.
well,
Put
it was
your
a
hand in
project
this
for school.
blender.
It was a project for first grade.
Yeah. Oh
Guys,
my-
we got to talk about something that's not so funny today. So I've been saying it's going to happen. Just so you guys know, ICE, and I talked about it in the Armageddon update. ICE deaths are over 20 this in 2025. They haven't been that high since 2004. Today, ICE agents shot and killed a young woman in a car because she was trying to drive away from them. I watched the video over and over. You can go look at it. Tim Walz has gone on, already said he's warning up the National Guard to get ICE out of Minnesota.
He's bringing in, be very clear, he's bringing in the National Guard to protect Minnesota from the federal government.
Right.
From our military.
Right.
From our federal agents.
This sounds like some fucking historical, like Civil War shit, doesn't
it's
it?
crazy.
He's
the
bringing
mayor,
in-
Jacob Fry, who I really like, he's always been
Pissed.
He's pissed. He's always been, I thought, like an excellent speaker and motivator and leader. And he said that he knew it was coming, that we've dreaded it, sowing chaos on our streets, in this case, quite literally killing people. He said how they're trying to spin it and say that the woman weaponized her vehicle. He said, having seen the video myself, I want to tell everybody directly that this is bullshit. He then said, on behalf of Minnesotans, get the fuck out of Minnesota.
Yeah.
I should get the, and I was like,
ICE.
okay, well.
Yeah, I was like, I'm waking up. I'm in bed like, what's happening? It started? I knew it was coming.
Kristi Noem went and did a speech cosplaying again in a Western shirt and a cowgirl hat, which I love Nicole Wallace because she just goes, there's our leader of DHS secretary in her cowboy hat. That's all she said. And I was like, oh.
In her cowboy.
Nicole Wallace was the first one. Do you remember during his first term?
Yes.
Here, I think I will give Nicole Wallace the award for breaking open the door to swearing on the news.
Yeah, she was the first one.
We were like, it was a hillock. We were living in a hillock. And we always did the news on because Trump was president. It was a nightmare. And she just goes, let me just say, it's chicken shit. And we
Burbank. This was right Trump's first term, and it was, who else was she calling chicken shit?
I thought it was it
had to do with COVID.
Right at the end of Hillock.
No, it wasn't COVID yet. What was that about? It was a big thing, and
she called them a chicken shit. She
I remember
called
the
them a
word,
chicken shit. And Ray and I just went, what the fuck? like TV's changed.
On the news.
It was after that, then other people kind of started sliding
and then
in.
Today, a mayor of a city said, get the fuck out of my
I wish
city.
I could remember what was happening. Because I bet at that time we thought it was awful in the end of the world. And now here we are. He's back in office.
Yeah.
And it literally gets worse every day.
So
they're not releasing the identity of the woman, but they have said that she's 37 years old.
they won't release it. She's probably a mother. She probably has
They
kids.
also said she's a citizen.
She's a citizen. She's probably a mother, probably has kids. This could be the George Floyd moment. This could be.
And it happened 0.4 miles from...
Yeah, I thought that this morning. Like, if you're a Stephen King fan, Stephen King does these stories where, like Derry, New Hampshire, or Derry has like this weird evil in it. I think Minneapolis has this weird evil. George Floyd was killed there. This woman just got killed.
What I actually thought today? I wonder what song Prince would have written about this.
Man.
George Floyd, all of this.
Yeah. Well, he did Baltimore when Freddie Gray, he wrote a song called Baltimore. That's really good.
I think he loved Minnesota so much. He was such a Minneapolis guy that I think this would just have him torn up.
Here's look at, so between Prince, Carlin, and Robin, we need them now. Yeah. Or we need to be them.
Donald Trump went on Truth Social.
Yeah, read it.
And he said the woman was he said,
I'm going to interrupt you because I watched the video. So as he goes, I'm going to stop and go, well, here's what I saw. Go ahead.
Well, you don't have to interrupt me. It's one sentence.
Oh, no, he wrote a whole thing on Twitter.
I'm not going to read the whole thing. Oh. He said the woman who was shot violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer who seems to have shot her in self-defense.
Okay, so just to say, I watched the video.
He said the ICE agent is alive and he's recovering at a hospital.
Jett. So there's video of the ICE agent walking away where people going, I can't believe you just murdered her. And he's walking away adjusting his mask.
I could hear the woman screaming at him.
So just so you guys know, I've watched the video 15 times. I made Jett watch it. Here's what happens. She's got her car across the road. 4 ICE agents get out to go after her. She starts to roll her car to get away. There's a guy like 12 feet over here in front of the car. She's turning the wheel. She's going this way. This guy steps up and shoots her in the face repeatedly. We watched it. The guy's not in the front of the car. He never got hit by the car. He walked away. There's video of him walking away. I want to be clear, and I said it in the Armageddon update. This won't end until we get rid of this man. And
no,
this will not end.
It's Tim Walz said it today, and I heard Tim Walz talking, and I just thought he could have been our vice president.
Yep.
Instead of Guy Liner, who
Guy Liner.
Everything is so trumped up, for lack of a better word, politically. Everything is political.
with JD Vance, it's couched in innuendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And Tim Walz said today that he said, have you no decency?
Right.
And he said to be talking about this woman she's dead. She's somebody's daughter, and to be politicizing it.
Rootin' Tootin' Kristi Noem came out. The body was in the truck still. She came out and made a statement that this woman was a radical leftist terrorist while her body was still in the truck. Like it wasn't even, they hadn't even got her out yet.
Wow.
Now I got a question for you, because you're such a different generation from me. Although we look exactly the same age-wise. What's it like? Because Trump, like it's 10 years ago now, 12 years ago. What was it like growing up in the era of Trump?
Weird. It was really weird because
you had Obama first.
Yeah, I had Obama first, which was great. It felt, I mean, I don't know if I was the child then, but it felt awesome. Like everything was awesome.
You didn't have to worry about it.
I didn't have to worry about it. Now it just feels like everybody's fighting all the time. Like even just like not even just, I mean, politically, yeah, but like politically just in Instagram comic sections over videos, like everybody's fighting all the time. It's crazy. I'm like,
everybody's mad. Everybody's mean.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's not mean. HelloFresh.
Wow.
This episode brought to you by HelloFresh.
We got our new box this morning. I was so excited.
I love HelloFresh.
When it shows up, guys, it's like Christmas again.
So it is delivered to your house. You don't have to leave your house, which you guys know that I love. You make it. That's the thing about HelloFresh is you cook it, but they dumb it down so well that you end up making the most gourmet meals. You could do this at school. Oh my God. You don't have to think about what to have for dinner. It comes, you take the bag out, it's pre-portioned ingredients, step-by-step cards with full color pictures, and all of them are done in less than 30 minutes, 30 or less. You can choose from over 100 recipes every week, or you can let them choose. We've never been let down ever. And it's big portions. So I told you guys what we do is we do 4 people 3 times a week. So then we have leftovers for the next day, which is again, like the picture, the next day it's in the Tupperware, like 2 side dishes and whatever. It's so good. So go to HelloFresh.com/Titus10FM, 10FM to get 10 free meals plus a freeze willing knife. Oh, this is crazy. This is the kind of knives we have.
Willie's knife?
Zwilling.
Oh.
ZWILL.
I was gonna say, who's Willie?
If you've ever cooked, you know what a Zwilling knife is. That's what we have in our kitchen. It's $144.99 value, and you'll get that in your 3rd box. This offer is valid while supplies last. Free meals will be applied as a discount on your first box, and it's for new subscribers only. It varies by plan. I mean, you don't have to leave your house.
Right.
It comes to your house.
HelloFresh.com?
Yeah, HelloFresh.com/Titus10FM, and you get those 10 free meals and that knife. How do you not know what a Zwilling knife is?
Who's Willie? I keep saying
Zwilling! Well, Willie is the weed juice that you tried to drug your nephews with on Thanksgiving.
I was there.
Oh, I don't even. Willie Nelson's brought a lot of pleasure to my life and my father's life over the years. So I will say this with his music. Do you realize how old Willie Nelson is? He wrote Patsy Cline songs. You look her
Jett
up.
doesn't even know who Patsy Cline is.
When I go walking after midnight.
That name sounds really
So
good.
Willie Nelson's been doing weed forever. He's 1,005 years old, still alive, and doesn't drink, but he does. And so he did this thing called Willie's. What's it called? Willie's
THC remedy.
Yeah, Willie's Remedy.
Willie's Remedy.
And it is. I have made it.
He's 92.
You really have to measure it out because I did the first time I was like, I gave myself this much of it. And I remember being like, oh no. like it was like
He smokes.
Yeah.
He's 92.
Yeah.
He smokes. He has COPD from smoking. He had a collapsed lung in 1981 and had really bad bout of COVID in 2022.
My dad went and saw him live, and he played. There was times when he was so high on stage, he played the same song twice.
That's awesome.
Maybe he liked it.
Let's do that one again.
Yeah.
He's a major liberal activist, which you wouldn't necessarily think.
Farm Aid. No, yeah, you would. Farm Aid. It's forever. He's been on the right side of things for a long time.
I mean, the way he looks.
Oh yeah, redneck with a bandana.
Music. He lives in Texas. How is he smoking? Has COPD and
that's why he came up with the Willie's remedy. That's why we would drink in a bottle.
Oh my God, I wish I could drink it.
Wow.
Okay, so last night I had a tiny little bit of it, and it was just I got to the point I was like, I felt it coming on, and I was like, and it stopped, and I was like, all right, cool. Because at the time, like, I scared the shit out of myself, and our nephews, they're of age, came over for Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. It was right before the gay intervention.
We made them after I gathered the family to expose whatever the foot massage thing was. And they both had it, and Elliot at one point was like, I can feel that. I can really feel that coming on. And they thought you're gonna kill us. You're gonna kill us. I'm like, it's Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson is not gonna kill you.
And didn't
no
one
one's
of
died
them
of pot
have a
ever,
stranger
or THC.
foot rub story?
Who?
Yes,
Who did?
actually, I was so happy about this because
oh, that's
you
right.
brought it up at the table and for the family, you're like, we don't care if you're gay. We just don't want you to go home with a band, like,
we just want to be smart about gay.
Yeah. But so we went outside, and Elliot was like, yeah, I mean, I didn't want to say anything then. But a guy gave me a massage in the car. I was like, you didn't want to say anything then. You
didn't want to
could have saved me. Yeah.
I was under the bus.
Yeah.
I was under.
Yeah, exactly.
So didn't they say there was like someone came to his soccer team and was like, hey man, there's some guy giving free massages.
No, they told, so as the soccer team was like, this hot girl is giving free massages, and they showed up to in this parking lot, by the way. So they showed up to the parking lot, and it was like a old giant man, like 6'4" man.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
And they paid him to massage his friends. Which is hilarious.
So it runs in the family genetically.
We're gullible humans. Why are we this gullible?
Well, I don't know.
I am not. Girls are not. Girls,
weird?
we are more suspicious of everything and everybody, but we've had to be.
Yeah.
There was a comic I'm not going to name when I was younger, when I was your age doing stand up, that went out of his way to get. We were working together. To get him to me to his hotel room, like wouldn't stop. Till I finally, and I was because of my dad, because of my dad, I was aware enough to go, hey man, I'm not gay.
Yeah.
And he goes, you sure? And I was like, you gonna sell me?
You sure? It's pretty cool.
There's candy.
Yeah.
What? It's pretty cool.
Is it who I think it is?
No, you don't know him.
Boo. There was a comic. Do you know this? That was well, you can't say no yet because I haven't told you what it is.
Oh, okay.
No, I have
but he wants to be like.
He was raping women. He's in prison now. He was using his tour schedule to rape and get away with it.
Look it up.
I just forgot.
I don't want to say the name and get the wrong name.
Yeah,
who's this guy? Whoa,
Vince Champ.
Vince Champ. That's right.
Champ.
And I work with Vince.
Serial rapist.
I worked with Vince a couple of times, and he was one of those guys that would make a T-shirt and not have a bit about the T-shirt, but say the catchphrase in his set like 9 times that had nothing to do with anything else, and then he would hold the T-shirt himself. And so Vince Champ, and he was going to doing college gigs. And
he was on a college tour,
going into music rooms where girls were practicing, raping them in the music room, quiet, soundproof.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think 7. They were able to link 7.
Yeah.
Rape.
He's in jail forever, right?
Well, just the first girl at University of Iowa, he was sentenced to life without parole. That was just for one girl.
Oh my God.
Then the next girl, 40 years. The next girl,
Jesus.
Some had no charges brought. They linked with DNA, but he was already
life plus 80.
They had tried him in different states as well. So then in Omaha, he received a prison sentence of up to 30 years. He appealed it and they upheld it. Pasadena, he did it Kenosha. all over.
Wow.
He was actually spotted fleeing the scene of an attempted rape at Pasadena City College. That's how they first clued in. And then they matched up all the rapes to his college tour schedule.
Wow.
You know, there's a lot of speculation that there are a lot of active serial killers, long haul truckers.
Yeah.
Because it's never in the same place. So your job requires you to keep moving. And so you're not committing crimes where you live. I mean, it's
kind of the perfect job. Wow. That's really.
It's kind of perfect, except you're murdering people.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Except for the
Perfect
horrible
Jeff's
crime
like,
against
that's
God and humanity.
No.
It's kind of cool. Besides that.
Speaking of sleeping, this episode brought to you by Helix.
Helix mattresses, we have one of those. I gotta say, I like it. I like the quality of it. I also like
amazing.
the way that the top thing has, because we have the zip-in.
So
thing.
it comes and it's one of those situations where it explodes.
Yep.
And it.
Some great funny videos on.
I've told you
TikTok
guys
about
this,
people,
but
mattresses exploding and knocking them across the room. Hilarious.
I love that Helix is the highest quality one I've ever seen of those types, because the part that you're saying that goes in the top, the memory foam layer, comes in a separate explode box. Mm-hmm. And once that grows, you then put it into a zippered, perfectly tailored pocket on top of the mattress that's now grown. So the quality is insane. The attention to detail. You go online, you do the quiz. It's a sleep quiz. And so it spits out your top mattresses. They have a bunch of different kinds, and it's based on how many people. Do you have night sweats, back pain? Do you sleep on your side? And it'll recommend the bed exactly for you. And it's free shipping, seamless delivery. Another thing you don't have to leave your house to get.
But also very comfortable mattress. Like also,
really
like not all. We've in the past had some mattresses that were so hard that we actually had pressure points and stuff. This one doesn't have.
Well, they believe in it so much you get a 120-night sleep trial and a limited lifetime warranty. I like when companies back it up. All you have to do is go to helixsleep.com/Titus. And right now you're going to get 27% off site-wide. That's exclusive for Titus podcast listeners. helixsleep.com/Titus.
What kind of fight was that? 27%. What kind of in the meeting? Like, give them 25% off. Fuck you guys. Listen up. Like, that is not enough. If we don't get, we'll give you 30%. No, too much. I don't go crazy. 27%. like someone like that's a weird number.
That is a weird
to give
number.
you give you a percent off. It's an odd. Don't you like? What's it again? Was that a fight?
Definitely.
It's obviously two brothers that run the company.
Oh yeah,
26,
sure.
27, 26, 27. Mom.
We should talk about
Maduro.
Yeah.
So guys,
but also U.S. forces have just seized 2 more sanctioned oil tankers on the Atlantic, Russian flagged vessels.
Also, what? Do you also know that Russia sent a sub out to actually get between the U.S. and one of the tankers they had? That happened this weekend. Guys, I didn't even know how to explain this. So okay. I really don't, because we're living in a time. I talked to a friend of mine this weekend, and he was saying, he reminded me of something I told him was like a year ago. I said, the reason that no one's reacting to this is because we've never had it here. You've got these other countries, Italy, Mussolini. You've got countries that are thousands of years old that are like, well, we've been through this shit before. You got to step up. You got to fight. And we've been told our whole lives that America is by far freedom and the best and our shining city on the hill. And we've never had to deal with an asshole like this.
Fight for that freedom.
Right. It's always just been part of the deal. Our founding fathers were smart, and our checks and balance system work. Isn't the checks and balance system working so well right now? Well, Congress worked 87 days last year. Did you know that? They worked 87 days. They get 192 grand. They got worked 87 days.
Well, holding my breath for the midterms where we sweep, although he just made some jokes about.
We're going to cancel. We have to cancel the midterms. You know why? Because our ideas are better. All these radical leftist scum.
Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah. So we probably should cancel the midterms.
And then he said, if we have the midterms, Democrats are going to impeach me.
Right.
And I thought, You're damn right.
Yeah, that worked twice last time.
So we
Like,
went.
yeah.
I know, but I'm hoping for a massive swing where we can remove it.
But what must it be for you as 21 years old to go to watch nothing working?
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to politics that much
There you
because I
go.
kind of just avoid it, which is just so much happier. Everything is great if you do that.
That's awesome. And then cut to Jett in a gulag, getting a foot massage from a dude. Hey, we met in
Dodging
Sonoma.
bullets.
Yeah, true. So I guess we'll see when we get there. I don't know.
I guess we'll see when we get there. You mean the Civil War?
Yeah, I guess if I'm in, well,
So do I, because you don't care and you know how much I talk about it, do I sound crazy to you?
Yes. Well, no, but
What do you think?
I think
This, okay, and now Jett Titus tells us politics and the state of our nation through the eyes
And where we'll be in 5 years, Jett?
of a
tell you guys
20-something.
right now. So, because since I know everything about politics,
Mhm.
there is the guy. Donald Trump is being weird right now. I've seen a lot. Every TikTok and every video on Instagram I watch.
He's being weird.
Keep going.
Yeah,
It's just
this is great.
he's just being weird. Like he's like doing weird stuff. He's like, we're gonna like. First of all, I don't know why we're bombing Venezuela. Like everybody's like,
He doesn't. No one else knows.
oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
At least that's the one thing we all agree on. Like, what the fuck are we
fuck's
doing?
yeah, I just look at it, I'm like, what is happening? Why are we doing this? And then there's a lot of crazy other things I look at, like just everybody's fighting and everybody's the thing that I don't get. This is my thing. So if there was a Democratic president,
Right.
I like to think that if he was making mistakes, Democrats would be like, well, these are some mistakes. But Donald Trump, every time he does something like bad, that's like like everybody agrees is bad.
Like literally
Everybody's
biblically bad.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, well, this, like even the ICE thing. Like today, people are like, well, he was trying to kill the ICE agent. It's like the dude walked away.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. So that's what I think.
So
Well, so are you a dumb? So here's the thing. People always ask you libtard, whatever. I'm like, well, I've done the research we've doing this podcast 14 years now almost. The research for me is every time the Democrats are in charge, the economy does better every single time, all the way back to Eisenhower. Okay, so that's one. So I make more money under Democrats. So that's one reason I'm a Democrat. Second reason is Democrats want to make sure that my tax money goes to me. They don't give it to fucking Argentina, or they're not giving guys who already have $100 billion tax cut. So my money,
building a ballroom.
or building a ballroom, my money goes. Or they're not cutting my health care. They're giving me health care that I'm paying for with my taxes. So I do it because I want the people that are running stuff to work for me. We don't work for them. Trump believes that we work for him, and he believes that this country is his company now. And he's taking money left and right. People go, why do we send $40 million to, was it Argentina, right?
Mm-hmm.
40 billion. I think, here's what I believe. I believe that the guy of Argentina is also a douchebag like Trump. Here's what I would say. So he goes, hey man, we're going to send you $40 billion of American tax money. When I'm out of office, I'll give you can keep 30 of it, but you're going to send 10 billion back to me. That's how he built businesses. So you guys know that he built buildings in New York?
No, that's
he got
crazy.
kicked back all the time. Do you know he had 4,000 lawsuits? 4,000.
He's made billions in less than a year.
Yeah,
Of
he made
being in office.
He made $3 billion this last year. So Maduro, let's talk about.
Wow.
Can you bring up some stuff on what happened? So guys, I don't know what happened. We started blowing up wakeboard boats in Venezuela, boats that couldn't get to America ever. The boats can only go 200 miles, and we're 2,500 miles away, whatever. And so we started blowing them up, claiming they were drugs. Yet there's no proof of that. Then we blew up boats.
And also, those drugs weren't coming here.
They weren't coming here, right at all. They weren't.
Fentanyl comes
China.
from China.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. There's no. Yeah. So those boats weren't coming here. They weren't bringing drugs to here. If they were bringing drugs, it was enough for 4 people.
They've now recently...
It wasn't a lot.
They've now... or Keith Richards.
Yeah. Or one guy. Or one Rolling Stone.
They've now...
Or Don Jr.
agreed that... Yeah, Don Jr. would have been a better one. It probably wasn't fentanyl. It was cocaine.
What?
So, because at first it was like, we're stopping fentanyl
So are
from
these
coming in
boats?
and killing our
Are the
kids.
boats coming in from the 80s? Because well, like, did they leave Venezuela in the 80s? Because even then they couldn't get here. So they're blowing up fishing boats, wakeboard boats. People are like, and then the fucked up thing is we've got an $800 billion military blowing up tiny fishing boats, which shows to me that he's degrading the morale of our military. If we have the biggest, baddest military in the world, we used to hold off other nations from invading Taiwan. We're blowing up fishing boats. Like it's so
without congressional approval.
No approval at all. And then the really fucked up thing is they bomb one of the boats. 2 guys are still alive. They're holding onto the wreckage. Drunky Keg's Breath sends in another bombs to kill those 2 guys. With the boat was already sinking. They were done. It was over, and they killed those 2 guys. And I just the backlash as things swing. They always swing back. The problem is we are not going to get to a better place until this man is gone. And come on, blood clot.
So he kept saying it had nothing to do with regime change. He takes Maduro.
By the way, here's what we did. You guys know that we went into another country, grabbed the leader and his wife and left. That's crazy.
And then repeatedly announced on news that we did it so that we could take control of their oil.
So we're taking...
The United States is now seizing other countries' leaders and their assets.
Well, here's what they don't quite understand. There's 4 million militia members in Venezuela. 4 million.
Violent.
So you're going to now put so the guy who avoided the draft 5 times is now with bone spurs.
This is what pisses me off.
Is going to send our troops in, our nephews, sisters, fathers, mothers, brothers, into harm's way with crazy ass gang criminals to take the oil of another country.
Then says that it was because he was a violent, brutal dictator who
invaded countries and took their oil.
No,
wait,
who was not the lawful elected president.
Oh, right. That woman who got 90% of the vote.
There was another person who just won over 90% of the vote, but Trump doesn't put her in charge, even though he says that was the problem. He now is letting Delcy Rodriguez, the vice president to Maduro, run the country.
Just to be clear. So he says this guy did not go with the election. The people voted, and this guy, because it was a woman. What's her name? The woman who won originally. She got a Nobel Peace Prize, actually.
Yeah.
Did I read something crazy? Did she give Trump her Nobel Peace Prize? I read something crazy.
I didn't think she actually gave it.
You can't believe the internet, because like at one point, how do we even react to how do you react to the world when nothing's real?
Oh, it's so, dude. The AI. Have you seen the AI videos?
Yeah.
Some of them, I'm like, this could be real. I'm like, this is scary.
I search now, and it says AI adjustments. Like it'll literally tell me. I'm like, okay,
thank God.
I forgot her name, and I can't.
So. Because I remember this, and Maduro just stayed in power, and they tried to take him out, and he didn't go. So wouldn't you get rid of the Maduro regime? Maria
Corina Machado.
Machado, that's right. Machado won.
Well, this says Edmundo Gonzalez. Machado said Gonzalez was the rightful president-elect. Point being, they won. He lost.
And he stayed in power.
And then Trump said, we're going to run Venezuela. That was a direct quote. We're going to run Venezuela. Here's the thing that's going on right now.
He can't. How's he going to run Venezuela?
So Delcy Rodriguez is still in power. He left her.
And that was Maduro's VP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
People say she's worse than he was.
Yep.
She's declared a 90-day state of emergency, which is what he wants to do here. Martial law. They have military and militia hunting people down that supported Maduro's capture, even if you just texted Aiden and said, dude, I'm so glad that he got taken out. He sucked. They're arresting those people. So far, they're on the hunt for anybody that celebrated his capture.
I want you to tell her what you're doing with your buddies.
Well, can I say that on the podcast?
You might as well, because then we have more evidence that you were just being a douchebag.
Okay, yeah. So whenever I'm on the phone with Corey, Aiden, or Dexton, we'll have this thing, or like I'll text them, we'll have this thing where we'll say, like, oh man, I can't wait to go through with that plan of killing Vice President JD Vance. Like, we'll say stuff like that. We'll be like, oh, and we'll plan it out like on the phone just to see if the FBI is watching or listening. Like, we'll be like, so the plan now is we get one of those motorcycles, the cart, and we're gonna go to a rally with a slingshot.
A motorcycle with a sidecar.
Yeah, we're gonna go with a slingshot. We're gonna
slingshot.
That's what we've been saying to each other
to see if they show up.
And apparently they're showing up in Venezuela. And
Yeah. So you might not want to do that.
You might want to maybe that funny little prank,
funny little
that you're working on.
They're
Maybe you should
boarding
it's a joke, I
public
promise.
buses.
I don't want to
They're
be sitting in a
searching
courtroom.
passengers' phones.
I've already been in a courtroom way too much because of you.
They've detained journalists and citizens. The split screen of this is that we, as the United States, are supporting
What they're doing.
this government doing this.
Right. Oh, but we're also getting journalists banned. They're canceling. But when people keep talking, you keep saying, "Oh, you liberals always say Hitler." We've got a masked Gestapo roaming the thing, shooting people in the face. That's the Gestapo. We've got Jimmy Kimmel. They tried to cancel Jimmy Kimmel. They did cancel Colbert. Colbert got taken off the air because of the Trump administration. Yeah. We've got the woman at CBS, some blogger who is now running CBS News, canceling 60 Minutes and killing stories. We are living in the bullshit
about Trump.
It's funny. We used to live in this place. We had freedom of the press, freedom of speech. Bullshit. That's why you need to shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
It's a good point. It's a joke.
Hey, Dad.
This episode brought to you by Square. By the way, you being his son is really not going to help.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, sure.
They're going to be like, let's teach him a lesson. He's been running his mouth all this time. We love Square. We use Square for everything. Square is awesome. It's a system that powers like everywhere it seems like that I shop.
So what's great about this is that with Square is that you have this, you brought your own electronic cash register all the time with you, and they handle everything like taxes. They'll handle.
It was a game changer.
It literally changed.
You're able to be a small business and accept credit cards for the first time ever. If you've gone somewhere and tapped, it was probably through Square. And so we were able to start selling merch instead of people needing cash or, there's an ATM. Remember we used to go, there's an ATM 3 doors down.
So we do our shows and we either do posters or we were doing DVDs at the time, and people would line up and the Square was so fast. It was like, boom, you sign it, you go, and you I got to get back to dealing with the customer instead of dealing with the cash or dealing with that. I love this.
Square's it changed for us. It really did. It's a platform that supports businesses, especially small businesses. But they also do payroll. We use them for payroll and they do it all. You just input hours or whatever, and they file taxes for us, the quarterly, California and federal. It's crazy.
All that stuff that makes you anxious.
Makes my brain
and worry.
hurt. Yes. So also there's Square Banking. You can have instant access to cash. You need Square, especially if it's a game changer. If you're trying to get your business off the ground, if you're starting one or you're running one and you just don't understand all of this stuff, Square will help you sell, manage, and grow your business without slowing down. Right now, you can get up to $200 off the Square hardware at square.com/go/Titus. That's SQUARE.com/GO/Titus. Run your business smarter with Square.
That made such a big change. Once you made it easy for people would buy stuff, and then I could deal with them. They could have their moment. We would talk, and I'd sign their stuff. Boop. Yeah, it was great.
Well, and then it just automatically puts the money in your account.
Yep.
So that was nice too. We'd come off the road, and that deposit would be there. It's pretty cool.
Guys, there's some stuff coming on the podcast. I saw Conan O'Brien say something, and I agree with him. He said that you people that are angry, when I see comedians ranting and raving and screaming about what's going on in the government and not being funny about it, what ends up doing is you got rid of one of your most important weapons. And I kind of do see his point. However, this is not Gerald Ford falling down steps. This is not W. Bush saying something stupid. This is, we now have a Gestapo roaming the country, shooting citizens in the face. We have We have Alligator Alcatraz. Now, the reports are there was 1,200 people there that have disappeared. We can't find them. We don't know where their names are. We don't know where they are.
About that.
But there's a bunch of people missing from there. They've actually, Rachel Maddow was on this week talking about they're going to get warehouses to warehouse up to 10,000 people. And then there's someone pointed out they go warehouses are built in places where they have, forklifts and they have 4 people working there. So they have 1 bathroom and there's no air conditioning or no HVAC. So how do you put people in the warehouse and take care of them? And so, warehousing, look, concentration camps, warehouse, whatever you want to call it, it's still the most evil shit that we've ever had on the shores. I mean, except for the Japanese internment camps. It's so funny to me. I'm doing a bit now in the new show. Concentration camps because this sounds such a nice thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have concentration camp counselors? Welcome. I said, why is the long faces? You're at camp. We're doing the camp. Come on. We got pizza class on Wednesday. Meet you guys at the oven stand. We're gonna go.
Oh my God.
And by the way, we have a shoe department. It keeps getting bigger.
Oh my.
They just
See what I mean? Stop saying dumb shit on the phone.
Yeah, because literally, I radicalized you. They're going to go,
Yes.
his father radicalized him.
Yes.
He's an asshole because of that guy.
Put him in
going to get
prison.
blamed.
Well, but I don't even
We'll be in prison together.
That'll be fun.
Think about No, you would be constantly protecting him from being raped.
Yeah, true.
He'd be like, he's just massaging my feet. Get up! Back up!
You would not fare well in prison.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think
I think
Or
he'd be
depending on how you look at it, you would
very
fare
well.
Yeah, true.
Belle of the ball.
True.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
For you basically prom queen.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I would say.
That's a good idea, honestly.
Valedictorian, heavy on the dick.
Yeah, oh my God.
Good look, Ray. That was great.
They'll be together at Rooster Teeth Feathers this Friday and Saturday. Are there any shows?
I think
Open?
three of the 4 sold out. I think there's some tickets left for Friday 2nd.
Okay.
I know the first 2 shows, and then Saturday 2nd show sold out. So go to Rooster Teeth Feathers, guys. Get the tickets. The kid kid's actually surprises. Okay, here's how good he is. There's a couple of bits that he's come up with that when he told me what the bit was about, I got pissed because I didn't think of it.
That's awesome.
Abe Lincoln was the first black man in whiteface, and then he explains it and makes it make sense. Something else you did recently that really got to me. What was the one you just recently did? It's a newer one. And anyways, the jokes are always like, and he's not me. It's not another version of me. Hell no. And thanks to her, by the way, because I tried to make him a little version of me. And then she goes, maybe he doesn't tell stories and doesn't have a soul as black as coal. And I was like, oh, that's a good point. So maybe he's a one-liner guy. And then he started coming up with these goofy ass one-liners.
When he was a kid.
Mhm.
Do you remember the karate thing that he did?
Yes.
God, people. So when you have kids, the problem is you want to let them be who they are, and you have to guide them. So there's this weird balance, and I think your mom went over gave you too much freedom, and I may have constricted you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the balance ended up okay.
Yeah.
However, he goes up. He's at this private school that we sent him to, a cute little private school, and they have a talent show every year. Now the kids are singing, or they're playing the flute, My son decides he wants to play kung fu fighting, and him and his buddy are going to be dressed in gis as midgets and have a fight. That's his talent.
It was awesome.
It was as a comedian, I was like, you know what? No one else is doing this. He's not gonna have to follow another flute guy. It's not 2 flute guys. And it was pretty awesome. And you guys were goofy as shit.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was fun,
It
man.
was very fun.
He's talking about, before we go, I just want to mention that he's talking about, again, buying Greenland.
Buying it.
But his team has routinely been asked whether or not they were prepared to use military force to take Greenland. And they have repeatedly said Trump is not willing to take any options off the table.
Okay, so we have to explore this.
So let me break that down.
Yeah.
Greenland is a
NATO country, yes.
territory.
Mm-hmm.
So Greenland is protected by NATO forces.
Yeah, but
which means if he's saying
Germany,
that we're willing
England.
to go possibly take it by force, that we are now fighting NATO forces, which
we helped found.
We're a part of still.
Yeah.
And the other badass military forces in the world. Not somebody
Japan,
we would want to fight.
Germany.
So then who are we allied with?
Russia, China, North Korea.
BRICS?
North Korea?
North Korea, Saudi.
I've heard bad things about those guys too. You guys. That's our ally.
No. We're saying if we fight NATO, that would be our ally. But you have heard bad things about those guys.
Yeah, we have. You know what? I think I have also heard something not flattering about North Korea also.
What have you heard?
Oh, I've heard some bad things.
Yeah.
They got missiles or they got weapons over there.
Yep.
They have they don't give people food, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah,
or
that's
power.
true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm learning a lot on this podcast.
Yeah.
This is fun. I like this.
This is fun.
We need
educational
all the time. Holy shit! It's like I feel like we can explain it, but I hear that those guys aren't doing good either. There's some bad stuff.
So you're right. I was curious if you knew things that were true, and those are both correct. Ding ding.
But what I don't understand is that how do we like some of the founding members of NATO? He bitches and bitches about NATO not paying their fair share. NATO has kept the world. We've had like after World War II, we've had a kind of a lasting peace. Really, I mean, little wars have broken out, but not a world war. For this guy to actually, for this asshole, excuse my language, to actually just say we're going to attack a NATO country or try to buy a NATO country, he's the dumbest motherfucker. Like the only people dumber than him are the people that follow him because they believe that he has a point. I've never in my life thought that we would have a guy who was so stupid he doesn't know what words mean. He thinks he made words up. I love that he's like, he goes, affordability. He goes, no one even heard of this word. What? She's an English major.
What else did I say about it that I was screaming about?
By the way, that's the perfect flag. That should be on our flag. You doing this.
What did he said something about affordability, and I was like, that's not what the word means. He said it's a democratic hoax. Affordability.
No one ever heard of this word before.
All affordability means is whether or not people can afford things.
Yeah.
It's a democratic hoax. What? And then he said he made up the word equalize. Groceries.
Equalized,
that's a new word.
Groceries. It's an old-fashioned word that nobody uses. Groceries. You know, groceries. It's when you put stuff, and he does this. Put stuff in a bag. That's groceries in the supermarket. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking?
Equalize.
But
Equalize. He said he made that up.
Equalized, yeah.
There's a movie and a TV show called The Equalizer.
But we have to get to a place where, because I actually believe this now. If you voted for this guy and continue to support him, this is your fault too. You knew it's not like we didn't have a first term where he bankrupt farmers, which he did again this time. It's not like we had a guy who called countries shithole countries, and now he's fucking saying he wants to go after Greenland and Canada. He wants to make Canada the 51st state.
Yeah. You
do know that the only way. People have said this before. Get ready for what's coming, because this shooting today, there's a line that will cross where people don't give a fuck anymore.
And now he's still seizing tankers.
And he's seizing Russian tankers.
Flagged.
Is that a Putin thing? Like, can we think about this for a second? Why would he fuck with Russia? Like, what I don't understand. Because he hasn't fucked with Russia.
I told you the other day that I thought that he's gotten cockier.
Yeah, oh yeah.
His power hungry,
he doesn't give a shit anymore.
Like megalomania, he thinks he is the world ruler.
Yep.
And that was the first time in the last 6 months where we finally heard him say something about Putin.
Well, Putin made him look dumb because of Ukraine.
Yes.
So he was like, and the one thing that Trump does, and this always makes me laugh. Anytime someone backs this dude up, do you have a friend like this? Do you know anybody in your age that they seem to get along with everybody until whatever the person's with doesn't do what they want, and then they become an asshole?
Oh yeah.
Because that's what he throws. If anybody who backs him he's fine with up until they don't back him, and he will throw anybody under the bus.
Taylor Greene.
Rudy Giuliani was his one of his best friends. Epstein.
They've also they're going after Senator Kelly, Mark Kelly's 25-year Navy veteran, astronaut,
fighter pilot,
husband to Gabby Giffords,
who got shot on the job.
While, do you want to do this?
No, I'm just helping.
Go ahead.
I like this. I like us back and forth.
She was a representative and shot. That was our first podcast in 2011. Was about the shooting of Gabby Giffords, and he nursed her back to health. And they are bringing him back up to take away his pension.
Because Pete Hegseth is such a small penis weenie, alcoholic who actually had settled $50,000 after sexually assaulting a woman. That's who's running our military now. And this guy, so Mark Kelly, who flew the space shuttle, was a fighter pilot, went on missions. His wife was in Congress. She got shot in the head. They've really been incredibly he's a governor right now. No, a senator now. He's a senator now. And he's a senator now.
Trying to see.
Like literally everything America's like literally if you define America, fighter pilot,
naval aviator,
like astronaut, like he's America.
He's America.
Everything we
deployed twice to the Persian Gulf aboard aircraft carrier USS Midway.
Jesus, Midway, wow.
Yeah, that's so naval aviator, 25 years in during Operation Desert Storm. Kelly flew 39 combat missions. After the Gulf War, he received his master's degree and then went to Naval Test Pilot School. As a naval aviator and test pilot, he logged over 5,000 hours in more than 50 different aircraft and trapped over 375 carrier landings.
Jesus. He
got 2 Defense Superior Service Medals, a Legion of Merit, 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses, 4 Air Medals, 1 Navy Achievement Medal, 2 Southwest Asia Service Medals, Navy Expeditionary Medal, 2 Sea Service Deployment Ribbons, a NASA Distinguished Service Medal, and an Overseas Service Ribbon.
And he was an astronaut.
Then he went to NASA to be a space shuttle pilot.
And he was an astronaut.
He and his brother, his identical twin, they both joined NASA Astronaut Corps and the only siblings to have both traveled into orbit. And so his whole family.
He was also on the last mission of the space shuttle. The guy is
he did
literally
the recovery mission for
Challenger.
Yes.
So the guy is literally Captain America.
Yes.
Literally, there's nothing to say about it. And they're like, we're going to take his pension away and demote him.
The department has initiated retirement grade determination proceedings, Pete Hegseth said, to take away his retirement money.
Son, let me tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Because people that have no integrity, scumbags and losers, fucking hate when you do. Like scumbags and losers cannot stand that you have rules. Can't stand that you have standards. They can't stand that you've out-accomplished them. Like there's nothing they could do. Like there's some comics that don't like me. I've got 10 specials. I'm on my 11th special. I just keep going. I don't give a shit. It's a point where people are just like, fuck that guy. You know, Ray, I've seen women Ray, just the way she looks, and she's so sweet and she's so nice and she's so talented. I've seen women walk at her, see her and go,
really? Wow.
People instead of just being themselves.
So what he did, he and a few other Congress people that had military service experience background, but he's the only one who had 25 years in and is currently receiving a pension every month, like my dad gets.
Yeah.
They made a video telling service members part of the uniform code, word for word, that they did not have to follow unlawful orders from the administration. That's all they said. Can't go after them because they're not receiving pension. He's the only one. And part of what Hegseth is pissed off about is that Mark Kelly has repeatedly said, as someone with that kind of experience, that Pete Hegseth is in no way qualified to lead the Pentagon, and Donald Trump should never have offered him the job. And because he's not, he doesn't have that kind of experience. Right. And
he's also got Nazi tattoos.
They are also going to take away his rank that he retired with.
What? What the hell? Why? Just because
they're assholes. You said it. You almost said it.
Yeah, I almost said it. That's insane.
Mark Kelly said he's not going to back down. He listed like a lot of his combat missions and stuff, and he goes, "You think this is going to stop me?"
Exactly.
Good luck.
By the way, I came into a carrier in fog that I couldn't see and landed it 370 times. Blow me.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
go ahead, Seth.
My dad had a lot of aircraft carrier landings.
That's crazy.
It's like one of the scariest things. To me.
Do you know how what they do on a carrier landing?
No.
Okay, there's a cable across the because the planes are coming in fast, right?
Oh, I've seen this.
So they have to land the plane. So they have to land the plane, and then they have to hook. There's a little hook hanging off the back that they have to hook the cable so they don't fly off the other end.
I said, "What do you do if you don't hook?" My dad was like, "Well, pull up."
I mean,
my dad's always so practical.
Yeah.
When I found out my dad would his party trick when he was early in the Marine Corps was he would bite out of a shot glass, chew it, and swallow it. And we asked him, I said, "Dad, didn't that hurt?" And he goes, "Well, hurt worse coming out than it did going in."
Oh my God.
Captain America.
What is wrong with you?
All right, guys, this weekend we're going to be at Rooster Teeth Feathers in Sunnyvale. We're doing 4 shows Friday and Saturday. Next week I'm going to be at Wise Guys in Salt Lake City, Jordan Landing. I've got 4 shows there. 3 shows. 4 shows. 3 shows.
3.
3 shows there. I know 1 or 2 of them's already sold out. So go get those tickets at Jordan Landing. I'm going to be in New York coming up. Go to the website, ChristopherTitus.com, and check that out. Do you want to say anything? Oh, by the way, your sister's album comes out on February 15th, 17th.
February 15th. Shout out Kenny Titus, new album coming out.
Yeah, it's really good, man. Go follow her, guys. Her music's really good. Again, I don't know how I ended up.
Oh, you sold out the Friday show and the early Saturday already, and that's not until January 16th and 17th in Salt Lake.
Oh, wow. New show's so good, and Jett and I decided we're gonna we actually had a writing session. It was fun. It was really fun. You know, it was fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
Should I actually videotape how we do this? Because I've taught you, have Ray and I helped you learn how to be a comedian?
You definitely helped me how to write jokes better because I at the beginning
not at all performance wise, but joke wise.
No, performance for sure too.
I'm kidding. You don't got to be nice to me. I'm not getting your
how do you become a better performer?
You do stage time. Stage time.
Ding, ding, ding.
No, but you guys have helped a lot. Like I used to just take the mic and then leave the stand in front of me. You told me to put it behind me. There's a lot of stuff you guys have helped.
Oh, well, we did that.
Is that the insight we gave you?
Well,
wow.
Also,
hey,
there's been more.
Move the mic stand. Because by the way, when it comes to comedy, that's number 1.
Yeah. There's been more though, but there. Yeah, I used to. I mean, I don't bomb as often. I used to just bomb all the time.
And you were so good at it. The funny thing about you is you were so good about it. Like you'd call me and because listen, as a guy who's a stand-up comedian and who's done it for 40 years, and a lot of nepotism would play into it. Like a lot of people would just become stand-up comics because my dad is. Mm-hmm. I was surprised when you said you wanted to do it. I was like, really? Why? Because I'm doing it? And you go, no. I just like Mitch Hedberg. And then I asked him, like, you're one of the most saddest days of my life. I go, well, what did you think of my special? He goes, I haven't watched any of your specials. Now, at this point, I had 8 or 9. And I go, what do you mean?
Probably you had been banned from watching them by your mom. He had probably been told he was not to watch.
Love is Evil, he couldn't have watched at that time. But then again, I go, how come you haven't watched Love is Evil? And he goes, because I haven't been in a relationship yet.
I was saving it. Yeah, I was like, well, I got to use it because you always told me, you're like, every time someone gets out of a relationship, they do it. And I was like, well.
Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After his girlfriend, his first girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that,
the cheater?
The cheater, yeah.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
He's still a little scared of her. He looked at me like,
please don't listen to this podcast.
No, we didn't list anybody's name.
That's true.
Be very careful about that.
You've had 7 or 8 girlfriends now, one which you named after a Pixar character, which we're not going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about. I'm not talking about it.
Are we calling them girlfriends? I mean, that's what you tell them they are.
But yeah. Well, yeah.
The roommates.
21. Like, by the way, if we had looked back on the stupid shit we did at 21.
They don't listen.
You don't think so?
No.
I hope so. That'd be so funny.
Look at how much you pay attention to politics. You think they're
true.
really...
You think that let's get into that podcast where the guy rants and raves about the shit that's going on in the
true.
world.
Plus,
also, I don't have anything to say.
If you haven't told either of them, they wouldn't know who I'm talking about roommates, right? Or you think they'd figure it out? Look how nervous he is. He's so scared. This is the mess you have created.
That's true. You know what? It's fine. If they watch it, they watch it.
Yeah.
It would be hilarious if that's how they found out.
Then you can write a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
I went on a podcast.
There you go. And by the way, no more jokes on the phone with your friends about assassinations. It's not funny. And also, I didn't even think of it.
Always wear pants on
Always
couches.
pants on couches, yeah. But also, she's right. Like, I didn't even think about it, but they would go, no, we know you're part of it because your dad is talking bad about this guy all the time. You literally, it's a legacy now. You're literally...
Here's how
you and I are a terrorist organization in their eyes.
Here's how we could actually get Christopher Titus.
Yeah.
We have audio of him saying he's going to do...
right.
I'm not going to say
you moron.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a joke. It's a joke, by the way. First of all,
with your douchebag buddies, one who's going to be a doctor, one who's a cameraman. You were a comedian. What's the other one? What's Aiden's?
Aiden's a doctor too. He's
going to be a doctor. So you got these 4 douchebags thinking you're being funny, and we just and what's happening with the Maduro people? They're arresting people and putting them in jail. So you should shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Honestly.
Okay, all right,
it's a good idea.
There you go. Hey, wisdom. There
There we go. Well, I learned a lot. I've learned a lot on this podcast. I love talking.
So have we, and I'm more concerned.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Do me a favor, go to ChristopherTitus.com to see what's there. We've got merch. We got a new. We did a new shirt. It says proud radical leftist scum, and then it's got Mount Rushmore because all those guys were like liberal radical leftists. Do me a favor, keep watching and keep supporting, and thank you. Subscribe to the podcast for myself, the lovely bombshell Ray, and Jett Titus. Later.
Peace out.
Peace out.
No.
Sorry. I'll see you guys later. There we go. That was good. I
like that he's singing. See you guys later. What are you, SpongeBob?
Said
What just
the
happened?
same thing I said too.
I'm sorry.
It's like when he copied Kenny's Christmas list one year because he didn't know what to ask for, and we got a Christmas list from him that was like pink Barbie shoes. Like,
to be fair, at that time his mother was painting his toenails.
No, it wasn't that he was having any gay tendencies. It's that he was lazy and didn't want to think about what to write or look stuff up. So he literally copied every line of her Christmas list.
He doesn't have gay tendencies. He's just gullible.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Grande half calf skinny vanilla.
All right. Hey, I have a reputation on this podcast. Thanks, guys.